Thanks, Tietzi. Now, he is a man burning with the love, and he's telling this love story in a bold and revolutionary way. Well, that's four-time Grammy Award winner Regina Belle describing our first music guest during their joint performance of the Walt Disney classic A Whole New World. That was last year. Belle was referring to multi-award winning international gospel artist Ikiri Lawrence, who is back with his latest single titled Your Love after a 2-year break. Well, Lawrence will officially launch his new project at Parker's at Montecasino on the 30th of January. And he joins us now to tell us more about this and the other projects that he's been cooking up. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Great.
All right, let's talk about this 2-year, should we call it a break, or what's been happening over the past 2 years that you've only decided to come back now?
Well, for the past 2 years, I've been working on a lot of stuff, and it's the whole love journey you just spoke about here, and God has been teaching me new things, and I needed to also listen to what He wanted to tell me. Sometimes we musicians, we just get very busy and get carried away by the whole fame and publicity, and even as gospel artists too. And I needed that break to hear what God wanted me to do the next phase of my life. And during that period, I've done so much stuff. I've been able to put together a new project. The team's called The Sweet Song. It's a band, a youth band. And look, there's a love journey I've been going on. God has been teaching me about love, hence the song, Your Love, the new track. And basically, it's just to speak about God's love in a different way.
Yeah. We
always say we love God, I love you. Just take, for instance, a man and a woman. You keep on telling your wife, I love you, I love you. Baby, you got to buy the stuff for that woman.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I think it's more the action side right now. I want to do love. I don't want to say love. And we shot a beautiful musical video the other day at Alexandria for the song.
I wanted to ask that. I mean, why choose Alexander why was it the ideal or perfect location?
Alexandria, because it's a township, and basically people don't give so much attention to places like that. And these are people Christ died for also, and they may not have the same money people in Santon have or Johannesburg, but I was trying to interpret God's love in a different way, very unconventional way. Like the little acts of kindness, a little girl walking by the road there. How do you help that girl? And during the video, which is going to come out very soon, you see things like an old woman about to fall down. I just go there, pick her up from the floor, and somebody's hungry, you give the person food. Little things like that. You don't have to give the person 1 million rand, but you could show God's love in different ways. And just being in that environment helped me also to understand how people live their lives in that place. And I could see God in all these people. That's the truth about it. So the 2 years, so many things have been going on.
Yeah. Let's talk about what's going to happen apart from the launch on the 30th at Parker's. I believe there's some of your old songs that you've reworked as well. What's going on there?
Well, it's a media press release stroke concerts, and basically I have the media coming over to announce what we're doing because it's a big thing. And I have a whole I won't say soul train, but like a throwback, what I've done over the years, that people who don't know my music get to understand my music. My fans who actually know my music get to experience that memory lane and say, look, I've done this before. This is where I am right now. So during the evening, we have a section where we have upcoming new artists, which is the whole project I've been working on within the last 2 years. One of the things I want to do is to identify new talent, which I've already done, and not the popular names you have, like the Donnie McCluckins or the BB Winans. Outstanding gospel artists who have an excellent gifting, but they're not famous. So we give them that platform under the Sweet Song production brand, and they get to sing, and people get to hear them. So what better way to introduce them to the world than a place where we have the media and all that? So we have that opportunity for people who are coming who are going to be singing for the first time, behind great audience like that. So that's one of the things. Then of course my songs, I'm going to go back in memory lane, and we have the first time we're going to premiere the video, and that's the first time it gets into the world. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can hear my voice.
Yeah. Let's talk about one of the biggest lessons that came from taking that break and the universe humbling you down a little bit. So you can focus. What would you say are some of the biggest lessons that came from that?
Humility. Sometimes we say we're humble. Humility is not how you walk. It's not how you talk. It's your heart. Every time I always try to check my heart if I'm right with God.
Yeah.
And during that period, it was a time. Don't sing. Don't go around jumping from church to church or stage to stage. It was like a lesson God was giving to me, and I had to learn so much stuff there. So the biggest. I'm not saying I'm a proud person. Don't get me wrong, but every time we always have to put ourselves on check.
Yeah.
So I've learned how to be more humble and how to respect people. And another thing again is process. There's always a process for every thing you want to do in life, and that process of coming here right now, speaking with you. I just didn't arrive here, if you understand what I'm saying. I've gone through a process. I've listened to God. I've written new songs during that period of time. I've identified a space that I never knew before, and I'm really grateful to God for that 2-year period. And right now, there's fire in my bones.
Yeah.
Fire.
You're rearing to go. Ikiri, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ikiri Lawrence, multi-award-winning international gospel artist, speaking to us about his new single. It's titled Your Love, which he will officially launch at Parker's Comedy and Jive at Montecasino, Johannesburg on the 30th of January. So stay tuned to hear more music from this South African-based Nigerian gospel star.